YouTube, it's Survivalist 125, and so my wife and I are getting ready to go on a camping trip. Well, I wouldn't say get ready, middle end of next month. So I was like, oh, well, I'll pull out my stuff and see what's going on with it, what we need, and all that fun stuff. I also was scouring the internet, or should I say YouTube, for videos on what people, like how they pack their stuff. I found tons of videos on backpacking, but we're going tent camping, so that doesn't really help. And I also found a bunch of videos on once people got to camp, how everything was set up. So I figured I will, do one on my stuff. So this tote, it's one of those under the bed ones, and it works great for when we had our other car. But now we have a bigger car, but we also have a bigger dog, so that it's like the same space. Anyway, so this is pretty much the kitchen and odds and ends kind of tote. I like it because it's these handles clamps on, so that's quite nice. So in here, I've got a little basket. I've seen somewhere where somebody said they can use the Crystal Light things. I don't know what kind of silverware they're using, but my silverware doesn't fit in there. So, just got some odds and ends silverware and stuff, and a cheapo knife that I got from Walmart, and of course sharpened. Can't not sharpen a knife. Bunch of construction trash bags, and then this is all stuff that was in here from last summer, from our last camping trip. So, bunch of trash bags. Why we went so heavy in the trash bags, I'm not sure, but that's okay because there's usually dumpsters by where we are. Got leftover birthday napkins from forever ago that I keep in here just because they work. A nifty little pot grabber because I'm a big baby and don't like heat. A thing of antibacterial hand soap. And then this is actually a grill pot. I'm not sure where my wife found it at, but she did. And it's super heavy duty thick. We actually haven't used it, but that's okay. So we just keep it in there just in case we do actually decide to cook something. And I do have two of those Ozark Trail mug things that I made a pot cozy for. I made two of them. And then I also made a lid. My Bud Light can. Made a lid for it so when I'm boiling water, I can, it boils faster. I don't want to have to start a whole big thing if we just want some, if she wants some hot chocolate or I want some tea or something like that. So there's that. We've got a couple extra baggies in here. The ever important wet wipes. I can't tell you how many we go through on a camping trip. Because that's what's in here too. There was still a roll of paper towels in here. I did have seasoning in a container, in one of those pill containers, but it made I opened the container up and I was like, oh man, it reeked like garlic and whatever else is in there. So I'm going to find something better for that because I don't like it. So there's that. The pot cozy stay in there, of course. I have these. I got these at the Dollar Tree. Shocker there. I really actually like these. They're supposed to be for a table, but I'd like to get one of those canopies, and I figured these would clip on and we can hook stuff on it. It'd be perfect. So I got a couple of those. I broke one because I got it from the Dollar Tree. Sponge, of course. Dawn dish soap in a little container because we don't need the whole big thing, and I'm not spending money on a travel size because y'all know I'm cheap. I found these. Obviously, we didn't use them last year, but they're heavy-duty reusable wipes. I thought they would come in handy, so they were pretty cool. And then paper plates, which obviously I need to add more, and a couple just, regular little harder plates to try not to use as, too much trash, because I don't like doing that. I actually had this in here, and I don't remember why I even bought it in the first damn place last year, but now I have a perfect use for it. So as you'll know, we got a dog, and I really wanted to get one of those collapsible bowls, but the collapsible bowls are expensive, and you know, I don't want to spend the money on it. So I figured this will work. He'll drink like 3 sips of water and it'll be gone, but that's okay. I'll just refill it. But it's nice and collapsible and it'll work. So I quite like that part. So yeah, I got a use for that. I got this flashlight that I usually keep in here because it's magnetic. Whoa! Drop the phone. You guys okay? Sorry, that was probably really loud. This was a collapsible lantern I got from the Dollar Tree, and it broke on me, but the light still worked. It needs new batteries, but I figured why throw it out because it still works. So got that in there. Okay, I should say this is more than just the kitchen. It's kind of the miscellaneous too, because it's just 2 of us. We don't really need that much stuff, so. But I do have various binder clips because I use them for everything. So those go in there, and a couple of these hooks, because last year I actually used these to hang up a tarp. So those are in there. I got a little bit of electrical tape. I like having all this stuff. This is the one tote that's usually out, because we have to pull our totes up back in the car because of bears. Unfortunately, I have to deal with that kind of shit here. So yeah, this one usually stays out because there's no smells, well, except for the garlic now. There wasn't that crazy of smells, so yeah. All right, so duct tape I usually keep in here too, just because I like having it handy. Extra lighter, of course. Now, last year I got some of those fancy heats from the Dollar Tree, and I used one of these. I don't know if you can, which one it's on. It's on this one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but there's a dark mark around here. I set it on top of there, and I boiled some water for us, because we went when it was pretty chilly. But this year, I didn't want to have to deal with taking our big stove. It's a propane little grill, and I didn't want to have to deal with it this year just because it's a pain in the ass, honestly. So what I'm going to do this year is I seen where somebody got a couple foil pans from the Dollar Tree and used that as a charcoal grill. So I'll use this in conjunction with charcoal grill. So, and I've been using charcoal, and I actually have been liking charcoal much more than the propane. So, I also have, well, these are my fire kits. I'm actually going to make a separate video on these here in a minute, so we'll worry about that here in a second. I got a couple glow sticks. I need to get a bunch more. I hang them around camp, on the guidelines, on whatever, just so there's a little glow out there at night. Let's see. And of course, the ever important aluminum foil goes in there. That was not my idea. My wife wanted the serving tray. We didn't use it, but she insisted on it. So I'm just going to keep it in there because it makes her happy. So, and a couple rubber bands. That's pretty much the extent of my kitchen slash miscellaneous thing, and I'm gonna organize it better. So, but yeah, they go in this tote, and then I have another tote that I put, you know, all the rest of the miscellaneous crap in. So, and I'll do another separate video on that, and then right before we go, I'll do a video and show you guys exactly how I got everything set up. This is gonna be interesting, packing our little Kia Soul with our 95-pound Great Dane and all of our camping stuff. So we'll see how that works out. All right, you guys take care and be safe out there.